Tennis stars demand a fairer share of the pie, but will the Grand Slams listen? The top-ranked American men's tennis players, Taylor Fritz and Ben Shelton, have joined forces with Jannik Sinner to demand more prize money from the prestigious Grand Slam tournaments. But their plea for progress in player welfare discussions has fallen on deaf ears. In August, leading players from the men's and women's top 10 sent a powerful message to the Grand Slams, proposing a series of reforms after meetings at Roland Garros and Wimbledon. However, their request for further dialogue at the U.S. Open was denied, with an ongoing legal case cited as the reason for the refusal. The players are seeking a larger portion of the revenue generated by the Grand Slam tournaments, arguing that the current 13 to 15% ratio is inadequate and should be closer to the 22% received at ATP and WTA Tour events with equal prize money. They also want the Grand Slams to contribute to a player welfare fund, supporting pensions, healthcare, and maternity leave, and to consult more with tournaments on scheduling matters. And here's where it gets controversial. Despite the players' united front, the Grand Slams have been slow to respond. Sinner expressed disappointment, while Fritz and Shelton emphasized the fairness and necessity of their proposals. But the Grand Slams have yet to budge. This year's U.S. Open boasted the largest prize pool in history, with a 21% increase in prize money. Yet, the players argue that they deserve an even bigger slice of the pie. They believe that the Grand Slams should contribute to player welfare funds, just as the ATP and WTA do, and that overall prize money should increase to support lower-ranked players who struggle to cover their expenses. The players also want a say in decisions affecting them, such as scheduling and rule changes. Fritz highlights the importance of being consulted and ensuring adequate funding for player welfare benefits. He acknowledges that while top players are well paid, the focus should be on supporting those who are not in the top 10 and often face financial challenges. The Grand Slams, however, have a different perspective. A spokesperson for the All England Club, which operates Wimbledon, stated their openness to constructive discussions for the sport's future success and the benefit of players and fans. But the players are left wondering if their voices are truly being heard. With a lawsuit filed by the Professional Tennis Players Association against the tours, citing anti-competitive practices and disregard for player welfare, the tension between players and organizers is palpable. Will the Grand Slams finally listen and make the changes the players are demanding? The controversy continues, and the tennis world awaits a resolution.